Welcome back, everyone, to more Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree. So, I'm gonna show off what little I did off camera, partially by mistake, also partially just because I kind of wanted to. I've already picked up the Smith Script Spear. We noticed that. I went ahead and upgraded it to plus 24. I also picked up the Smith Script Circ. I have already upgraded that as well to the same rank. I just wanted to see how those weapons would handle being transformed. I don't know if I showed off that I picked up the map fragment for this region because I believe I went up here and or maybe I went down here, yeah, and somehow found a way down from there into this lower region. I still have not found down into the region this area is in, so I can't really speak to that quite yet. But oh, I should put out my little announcement to my friends and hopefully my moderator. There we go. I just basically found a little path down through a toxic marsh over here, and it led over to this spot, and I got my grace here in the Ancient Ruins base, and then I just ran over and snagged a map fragment right after the last stream. That was pretty much all I did. The gravesite, or not the gravesite, this little toxic marsh is full of grave birds, so be careful with that. I wanted to do a couple of things, and I didn't intend on doing anything, but the Smith Script, like anything important off camera, the Smith Script weapons, though, I did pick up in front of everybody, and I did show them off, and I may very well have shown this off to everybody, that me getting to this area, because I did actually fight a Ghost Flame Dragon. Right after I watched it kill an entire small army. Like, it just sort of mopped the floor with a battalion of enemies. It was kind of awesome to watch, I'm not gonna lie. That was amazing. Now, I have access to the dry leaf arts. I've modified those in the last stream or stream before with the Lifesteal Fist. Lifesteal Fist is just a really good Ash of War. It's extremely useful against humanoid enemies. It's powerful as hell. It does a lot of damage. And it also heals you. Very, very good for dealing with humanoid opponents. He's gonna fire. It's okay, he can fire like that. Bleed is not going to work on him, but this is going to hit him so damn hard, I don't think it's going to matter. You already noticed I have ripped 6,000 hit points off and then some. Just punch him and rip his damn heart out. Okay, he's dead. Yeah, I got hit by Mr. Poleaxe over here. Did like 3k right there. Like, have you noticed the attack rating that I get off with these things? It's kind of stupid. Think. I'm beating the crap out of this guy with my bare freaking hands. And it's one of the most satisfying things I've ever done in a video game. Okay, I rolled way too early there on the second one. Like, way too early. As crazy as it may seem... oh, shit. Okay. He's just comboing. As crazy as it looks, the best way to deal with him when he sprints like that after slamming his weapon down is actually to chase him. Because it will make his ranged attack miss. Oh, broke his stance again. This should finish him. Yep, there it goes. Nope, he is still alive! Holy crap. Wow. Talk about some mega durability. Holy bejesus, man. Like, that guy had some stupid durability. Even for a golem that was durable. Alright, now, did I lose my mind, or did I see the giant archer drop something? No, he didn't drop anything. Okay. That's just what I thought I saw. There's kind of two ways to deal with the giant golems. One is to try and ignore them and evade them, which I'm just going to say this now. That does not work very well in most cases. The easiest way to avoid them is with Torrent. And I don't know if I would recommend even using Torrent. Oh, I kicked it into the air by mistake somehow, and it just... Damn it. I'm hoping if I kill enough of these guys, one of them will drop some extra Crimson Flasks. They are threats, so... But you kind of need Torrent if you want to dodge those guys and evade them without having to actually fight them directly. The reason why I say that usually doesn't work is because with the archers, they have a aimbot that locks onto you from what feels like 5 million years away. So trying to get away from them without getting hit is almost impossible if you're not looking at them. You'd actually have to turn every so often, get off of Torrent every time you were sure he had readied his great bow, and held up your shield to block the shot, because it only does physical damage. It'll probably break your stamina bar basically every time, unless you're using a great shield, but by the same token, it's not going to kill you if it does that. The other way to deal with them is to just kill them. And in most instances, it is honestly just way smarter and often safer to just kill these guys. Just because those golems, their durability is stupid. And so's their damage. No, that's an animal. That too is an animal. I had some particularly rude invaders over the course of this playthrough, but I've also had a lot of pretty nice invaders that I'm pretty sure I made very angry because I was not very nice to them when they came into my world. Largely because I was just trying to co-op the DLC with a buddy of mine, and I just didn't want invaders in my face. And I'm pretty sure that annoyed the hell out of them. I don't care. I was not taking chances that he was just going to run away. He almost certainly wasn't. those wild boars have a tendency to attack you. Like, they might ignore you for a bit, but they will inevitably get on you. This is not where I was trying to go. Templetown Ruins. Huh. I may have accidentally bypassed that area. I love the fisticuffs fighting style, I really do. Oh, are those blood roses? I'm pretty sure they are. Oh, I don't want to deal with that. I'm probably gonna have to go right back around and deal with that. Oh, hi. I didn't think that this fighting style was going to work on him at all. No, that appears to be a frozen flower. It's definitely full of blood, though. That's interesting. Those are Kindred of Rot, but they're blood red. Are those invading phantoms, or are they just blood red? Like, are they treated as phantoms, or are they just blood red? Yes, I did just adapt my tactics to not charging that as soon as I realized they were starting to move quick. Okay, they're definitely not treated as phantoms or they would have disappeared. They look... That is just like the most vibrant, ugly, pinkish red that I have ever seen. Yep, this is a grace right outside the Templetown Ruins. Okay. Let's take a look. Okay. What do I have in my Wondrous Physique? Okay, that's what I have. That's acceptable. Yeah. Like, I'm not really sure what I need. I guess I could put my Lightning Shrouded Crack tier back on, since the vast majority of my damage is lightning. That would actually be smart. Templetown Ruins. Ow, ow, ow! Oh, God. Shit. Jesus, why do you hit so damn hard? You're just a dog. That freaking spin kick. That spinning back kick. That reminds me of Sheva Alomar from Resident Evil 5. Spirit Gravestone. Well, there's a lot of shades around here. I'll be damned if there isn't a way past the wall. How does this feel, Kimbo? Ripping the very life essence out of you? I mean, it feels good to me. Yeah. Just saying. He thought he was clever. But he wasn't. You can watch. I just sat there and made him watch me kill his big elite friend. And then he was like, "Don't worry, Jim, I got this." Oh god, I don't got this. Dink. Just a couple of punches to the back. I'm going to say this now. Number one, that is a very underwhelming backstab. And number two, I think I know what they're doing with it. Three, no. Like, just punching somebody in the back a couple of times like that probably wouldn't do that much damage. If you really wanted to hurt them, you would probably want to do a roundhouse or something like that where you could just whirl up some momentum and slam it right into an unsuspecting body. That would actually be a cool backstab animation, and B, an effective backstab animation if you were going to use your bare hands. As is, no, that's not actually that effective of a backstab. As to what it's referencing, I'm pretty sure it's a reference to Demon Souls, because when you backstab enemies with no weapon in your hand in Demon Souls, that is what happens. I have actually played and beat Demon Souls, for anybody wondering. It was not a bad game, for the most part. I played the remake. Basically what happens is you punch them in the back and then you punch them again. I played the remake of Demon Souls. I did not play the original Demon Souls. I didn't feel like going that far out of my way with my PS3 to mess with Demon Souls. Oh, you lived through my third strike. That's rare. Any one of these guys can become hostile at any time, and I have played a lot of Souls-likes. Okay, folks? Ow. Dick. I work for Dick Jones. I'm sorry, pal. I needed the restoration, alright? Don't worry about it. You'll be fine. Just walk it off. You'll be fine. Excuse me. I'm going to try and see how my streaming equipment handles me streaming Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 at some point. After I finish with Shadow of the Erd Tree or Unicorn Overlord, one of the two. And then I think I am going to start streaming Resident Evil 4 Remake, and then I will stream Resident Evil 4 Classic right after. Or maybe I'll do Resident Evil 4 Classic first, and then do the remake after, so that you guys can compare and contrast. I had a couple of really crazy ideas for what I wanted to do for Resident Evil 4, but I kept fucking up recording long term for my footage. Which would keep forcing me to have to go back and do different things. Dink. Oh, look at that man. That man is in pain. I gave him the spine crack special. You are not a nice person. No, I'm not. I'm a very mean person. As is evidenced by the way I play this frickin' game. I eat the hearts of the divine dragons and steal their power. I have destroyed the sacred, like, remnants of the Golden Order and some of its founders at this point. I think the only main game bosses I haven't killed at this point are Godwyn, the First Elden Lord, / Horalu, and the Ratigan / Elden Beast double boss fight. Oh, I also have not killed any of the bosses that lead into the Halig Tree. For some reason, I have not done that yet. Don't ask me why, I just haven't. I know I've specifically avoided killing Melania because you get different dialogue with her in the base game than you do or if you kill her in the base game as opposed to if you kill her after you do the DLC. So I have excuse me. I have been intentionally avoiding Melania. But once I am done with the DLC, I will probably tear apart the Halig Tree. And then end the game. As for the endings, I am leaning on the Prince of Death ending, even though I have set up the Ronnie ending. The main reason why I am leaning towards the Prince of Death ending is because I've seen Ronnie's ending, and I really like it. But I want to see the Elden Lord of Death ending. I can't get into that cathedral, it seems. Excuse me. I apologize to everybody. I have had a bad cough all day, and I don't know why. I should be coming out of an illness rather than going into it, and I had like a 5-minute coughing fit in front of a customer, and I was so embarrassed because I'm sitting here coughing my guts up, and I'm trying not to in front of this poor guy. And he's like, "Don't die on me now." And I'm like, no, I don't think I'm dead yet. Fortunately. Welcome, Zoe. How you doing? Oh, dang it. How am I supposed to get up there? I know the game wants me to get up there. The difficulty I'm having is figuring out how. Is there a spirit spring I'm not aware of? Wait. I think I see it. Excellent! Welcome to the stream. Oh, that's so close. Come on. Yeah. Zoe, I'm going to ask you to please read the rules of chat before you continue, because everybody who asks me that question breaks a rule that I have set up. Explicitly because I am tired of hearing that. With one of their follow-up questions. I don't want to be mean, I don't want to be rude, I don't want to be a jerk. but please read the chat rules before you continue that question. As to if I stream daily, the answer to that is yes. That is not a bad question to ask. It's not letting me up there. There's gotta be a way. Seek tunnel? Down below. Maybe that's my problem. I'm not looking for the right entrance. Currently, I am streaming Unicorn Overlord and this. I have lots of plans to stream a bunch of different titles. Ow. Ow. Oh my god! These dogs are my bane. Why? Ow! Fuck off! Damn. Oh, come on, game. Damn. Freaking dog. That dog has like 3,000 health. Holy crap. It's beating the crap out of me. I've largely been playing this for the time being. At this point, I kind of just want to be done with the DLC. There's a couple other projects I want to move on to, but I want to wrap this one up before I do this. Or before I do something else. So that way I don't have too many different things running at once. You know what I mean? Gotcha. Rock throwing jerk. Yeah, it kind of was pretty intense. That dog had like 3,000 hit points, and I have no idea why. Because dog. Hey, you're not going anywhere. You're gonna drop what you're holding, and I know what you're holding. Oh, I thought he had an item on him. He had some stuff, but it wasn't the special item I wanted. How do I get over there? Oh, I think I know how to get over there. Where there's a will, there's a way. Yep. Somehow my fist is mightier than your knife. Don't ask why, it just is. Scoutu fragment! That is the most important item I can be finding. I am Shang Tsung, your soul is mine. So, when I told you to read the chat rules, the rule that I was specifically telling you to look for was no solicitation of services of any kind. So, Zoe, the rule that I wanted you to pay attention to when you read the rules was no solicitation of services of any kind. Guess which rule you just broke knowingly at this point, because I told you to read the rules before you went at me. Think before you act. If there is a rule for no solicitation of services or information of any kind, should you break that rule? That is the question that I want you to consider before you do something like that. And this was not considered. That sword combo wasn't too damn long. Can I be allowed to heal at all, sir? Or are you just gonna keep dragging yourself over to my immediate position in order to make sure that I can? Yeah, he's basically built to be able to just constantly drag himself into your face. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing, as a matter of fact. He's just constantly dragging himself into my face with all of these moves. Go to hell. There we go. You were told to read the rules, Zoe. I'm sorry. But what honestly offends me the most is not even that you broke the rule, it's that you broke the rule after I told you to read it so you could be aware that it existed. You will join the many people that I have had to ban because they won't stop asking for Discord or information on stream. You don't come here to enjoy the streams, you come here to sell your business. Well, right now this is a casual stream. I don't want your business, and I already have somebody lined up to do it. I'm just gonna have to start having a no mercy roll apparently on this. Two-handed sword talisman. Interesting. Enhances attacks with two-handed weapons. A talisman depicting a warrior wielding a two-handed sword enhances attacks with two-handed weapons. The horned warriors were fitting figureheads for the military might of the tower they kept watch over. Their deft attacks slashing through any and all foes. Very interesting. How you doing, Ruby? Welcome to the stream. So far, my day has been fine. I just had to ban somebody for breaking one of my chat rules, but, yeah. It's not a bad day. If you read my chat rules, there's a very specific rule that he broke. And it is one I ask everybody read the chat rules before they speak. Most of them, I'm pretty sure, are pretty simple. There's one of them a lot of people like to routinely break when they come in. The rule is very simple. I don't want solicitation of services of any kind. If you are here to watch the stream and enjoy yourself, watch the stream and enjoy yourself. That's why I do this. If you are here to try to sell me something, please leave or don't try to sell me something. I don't want it. I appreciate the thought, but I am not interested. Yeah, if I'm right, then please, you know, sit down, relax, enjoy the stream. We can talk about the game. Or you can leave because I will not discuss any information being handed out at all. I'm not going to give my Discord out. I'm not going to hand you information that you may be seeking, and I am not looking for anybody's artistry or services. Oh, there's a revered spirit ash back here. Nice. Oh. There is a massive gap here. Pretty freaking confident I can't clear that jump. I guess I'll have to find another way to get to that region, which is fine. That's not the end of the world. Let's head over there instead. What all these big roses are for. Oh boy. I hate pest threads. And that's why I don't like pest threads. Hmm. What's that up there? That looks like something worth investigating. Oh, hi. Oof. Gravebird's black quill armor. Stone armor with a tinge of green. One of a set of armor pieces cast in the image of the Gravebird. Featuring a cape of black deathbird feathers, it enhances jumping attacks. Gravebirds are ancient golems created to guard the spirit graves built over where all manners of death ultimately drift. It's kind of meh armor outside of its special trait. My only problem with this armor's trait, honestly, is that the black raptor feathers exist. So why would you ever need this? Unless it's a more powerful version of it. Doink. Dink. I am Dragon God Zeus. And I will scour the wall for my will. Damn, he clipped my head with that. That was kind of impressive, I'm not gonna lie. Freaking ghost flame fireball straight to my face. That was pretty awesome. Poison flower blooms twice. God damn, that dude hit like a freight train. You think you can win a long distance fight with me? I know how bullshit your melee ass moves are. Nope. Wow. Those guys are really simple to fight when I don't have to take them on in close quarters. Ow. You are not doing that again. That was really powerful. That was the Pest Twin Spears. That looked like some kind of acid. Oh, there's a grace up here. At least he was honest, though, and admitted, yeah, I kind of am actually here to sell you something. And he took it with grace. There was no fight. Erd Tree Blessing at rank 10. There we go. Now I think I'll just start pumping faith and intelligence. Because now I can use the Sacred Relic Sword again. Poison Flower blooms twice. This Ash of War grants an armament the poison affinity and the following skill. Poison Flower blooms twice. Conjure stingers of scarlet rot from below to stab the enemy. Landing a follow-up attack on a foe already inflicted with poison or rot deals massive damage in one fell swoop. Dude! Oh, that is so overpowered. Oh man, that's broken as shit. I can already see that going into so many meta builds. This place is huge. I don't want to pick a fight with that rune bear. So I'm not going to. Oh boy. No. Bad rune bear. Bad. Rune bear bad. Leave me alone. I'm just snatching a few items off of these dead bodies. Huh. The leather set. Is that another red bear? Yes. Oh. Fine. Rugalia, the Great Red Bear. my god. This bear just hit so damn hard. Ow, what the hell? Okay, there goes Rugalia the Great Red Bear. Roar of Rugalia. That dude had the power of, like, Sonic Roar, dude. That was some serious impact in that shout. That was the kind of shout that would make the Dragonborn jealous. Thank you for your assistance, Mimic Tier. You are OP as always. Oh, there's a larval tier in here. The game leaves you a lot of those, I think, in the DLC because it expects you to use a great deal of them for a lot of the new stuff. And the game is very generous and wise to be doing that. I actually very much appreciate that the devs really wanted you to experiment with all of their toys. Like, they really wanted you to mess with this stuff as much as possible. And that's just something that I can completely get behind. Greater Potentate's Cookbook. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm standing on top of a giant pile of shit. Oh, that's gross. That's so gross. Okay. Oh my god. That is a really big bug. Holy crap. Okay, we killed Rugalia. So I'm going to head back to the Grace. And then I'm going to take a look at... it's an incantation. Channels Great Red Bear to emit a furious roar. This an incantation of what is jokingly called the Bear Communion. Channels the power of Rugalia the Great Red Bear. Transform oneself into a great red bear and emit a mighty roar. Charging increases potency. This incantation is more akin to the divine invocation of the Horn Scent than it is to the Dragon Communion. Only through desperate battle with the feral wild can one discover a god unique to oneself. Traditional garb of Highland warriors, made from woven fabric and finished with fur. Excuse me. This garment is made from fabrics with both blue and red patterns. The red pattern fabrics were allowed only to those who hunted bears, the greatest and most glorious of the Highlanders. So this is a Highland outfit. Okay. Interesting. It's very interesting. I am not going to fight the Horned Warrior again. Because, no. We're just not doing that again. Anyway. We have killed Rugalia. Those are really, really big flying bugs. Oh god. And they have scorpion tails. Because it's not menacing enough without a scorpion tail, ladies and gentlemen. Dies in one shot to a lightning blast. Because the game registers that it is apparently sitting in water. Even though it's hovering above it. God damn it. I don't know how those things fight, and I honestly think I would rather not find out. All I know is those were really big, they were really ugly, and they looked really dangerous. And with a stinger like that, you are very clearly not dangerous. Thing wasn't hostile before, it sure as fuck was after I shot it. Leave me alone. I left you alone. You saw that. I gave him a chance. Oh, hi, Vulgar Militia. Next. I'm getting stuck on the terrain. Beating your guys' asses with my bare hands. Come on. Can any of you fight? I say after they almost killed me. And nobody suffer any delusion they did almost kill me. Stop. Avert your gaze from me. I beg. Look away. Arg. This looks to be a side dungeon. Let's take a look. The Scorpion River Catacombs. Interesting. Those were definitely scorpion creatures. I apologize to everybody watching. I am trying to quit coughing, and it's not working for some stupid-ass reason. I'd very much like to get access to my Fortis Axis Lightning Spear. What is with his face? How much health do we have? About 2,200 hit points. His head is a cannon. That imp's head is a literal cannon. Oh my god. And his head looks like a giant flower. Okay. What? Death blighted by what? Sorry, I had to check a few things. That was weird. Okay, I have no idea why I was just death blighted out of a blue here. That made no sense. And I'm also gonna say this now. I legitimately don't care what the hell the developers thought was cool about that. That was not cool. That was actually really abhorrent to experience because I didn't do anything. My death blight meter didn't build up. I didn't do anything wrong. I just instantly death blighted for no reason. Oh. I don't think the screen showed me. Yeah, my screen did not show that meter building up. That's why it felt like I got death blighted out of the blue. Rejuvenating bonuses. There's something down there. Fuck off. Rat bastard. Oh, you little shit. I don't feel like my hand should have to bounce off a wall in this game with how short a range it has. That just doesn't feel legit. Ow! Imp with a damn cannon. Yellow fulgur balloon. It's... Yeah, his entire upper body is literally the shape of a cannon. That's both incredibly funny and incredibly mean. Hi! Rank 5 Ghost Glove Ward. Okay. Don't think that was worth the cannon to the face, but sure. Let's just keep going. Oh, there's blood all over the floor! That's always promising. I am both incredibly amused and incredibly fucking angry at that. Oh, it's the spike ceiling traps. Oh, fucking hell. FromSoft, you think you're so funny. And you are, because I laughed at it. I see what look like guards over there. I at least want to know what's up here before I go over there. Oh, God. I was being death blinded by those eyes again. Son of a bitch. Sneak up on the guy with the twin blade. Punch all the blood out of you. Black Knight Captain Hugh. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I should have figured I wasn't going to make it through that. There's the Deathblight eyes. Ah. Try mimicry? Ashen remains in which spirits yet dwell, used to summon Hugh, Knight Captain of the Black Knights. The Black Knights were the primary force of Messmer's army. Second to the first Knight Commander was Hugh, a man with agile command of both twin blade techniques and the powers of the Crucible, and whose spirit is in these ashes dwells. Though a champion of the divine beast hunt, he followed his father Andreas into rebellion against Mesmer, and like his father, he too was imprisoned in an underground tomb. Mesmer mourned the loss of a brother in arms. Yeah, that sounds about right. I can move freely without the Deathblight affecting me if I disguise myself as an item. Now that's very interesting. Okay. Okay. I kind of like that. Not gonna lie. That's cool. Item ahead. Edge. Knight's Lightning Spear. One of the incantations of the capital's ancient dragon cult. Summons a lightning spear while also manifesting ancient dragon crests. Upon throwing the spear, crests will launch additional spears. Charge to increase the number of crests. An incantation that was taught only to the most accomplished knights, a now lost art in the lands between. Dude. Oh man, I have to test that spell out. There's no way that spell isn't a nuke for me waiting to happen. Come on. Come here.
I will doom you.
Yellow Fulgur Bloom. I want to make sure there's nothing else left. Oh, I see why that's there. Yeah, no. I don't know what's up there, but it's not worth it. I just got an ancient dragon cult incantation. I'm good. I got what I needed. There's the stake of Marika. That's really fucking evil. They're death blighting me through the ceiling. Was blocking? Oh! Oh! Oh, this is just fucking mean. Okay, that thing wasn't nearly as powerful as I was afraid it was going to be. Whoa! So that spell felt like that was just kind of another cheat code that they have. Because it was one of those, hey, surprise, it comes out of the floor moments. Developers, I'm just gonna make this very fucking clear, okay? If you have to constantly, oh dear God, make spells that attack me through the floor, in order to be able to kill me, I don't think you have designed your level particularly well. Because that just comes off as really, really obnoxious, cheap, and particularly, in my opinion, very, very stupid. Stake of Marika. This is the boss fight. This is also where I am going to die. Oh my God. What the fuck? He opened up the fight by blasting me to death with lightning. Coming up in front of me and then somehow teleporting through me with even more lightning. I demand a recount? I would like to know where the hell the logic to that was. Ow. Okay, game, no. That's 300,000 runes down the drain from a guy that teleports. And the act of him teleporting deals damage? No. No, you don't get to do that. I'm sorry if that bothers you. But you don't get to make an enemy that does that. Oh, I'm just going to teleport up against you, and it's going to hurt a lot, and you're going to deal with it, and you're going to die, and I'm going to laugh about it. No. No, you're not. That's called cheating. You've designed an enemy that cheats now. Excuse me, where's my mimic tier? Excuse me? Where is my mimic tier? Oh! He one-shot me because he moved through the pillars! Except he didn't go through them. He just managed to drag himself around them. Still cheating, and he still did it. It's cheating because there's no counter that the player can have for a move like that. If anybody's wondering why that's a cheat code, there's not really a counter to, I teleported up against you and lightning blasted you. Because I did. Leave me alone. I'm gonna guess this guy is basically immune to lightning damage. And lightning attacks are, unfortunately, most of what I put on the mimic here. Well, he's not dealing the worst damage. Oh, shit. Wow, that... I mean, that's doing damage, and considering my mimic tier is actually weaker than me when it comes to hitting my enemies. Okay, this guy is a lot flashier than he actually is for damage. My mimic tier is obsessed with boosting itself. He just teleported through. Hit me through a block and a roll. He just vampired all of my, did he just vampire health from my inventory? Yes, he did. That's also unfair. Because that was half his health gone. And he just regenerated all of it, completely invalidating all the damage in it. Okay, I did not mean to hit that button, so I don't know why I got hit. But... See, I hate that. No, you should not be able to hurt me with damage like that just because you teleported. Like, that's not how teleportation works. Really? Oh, I'm just gonna dash through you now because I can do that. He's immune to backstabs. Can't stagger him with regular attacks from my sword. Will you, like, stop doing damage to me by just teleporting? That's really nonsensical. No! Wow, and that rejuvenates so much of his HP. Like, that was cheap as hell. Did you see that? He rejuvenated half his health because he ran up and fucking grabbed me. And he's just Mr. I can do all kinds of lightning damage because I can do all kinds of lightning damage, and what are you gonna do about it, player? Well, I'm kind of pissed off because that teleport shouldn't hurt me. Because he shouldn't be teleporting into me when he uses it. Could you, like, stop breaking the laws of all things in physics for 5 seconds? No, he's just gonna keep doing that. Wow. I'm surprised I'm not already dead. You see that? He decided to teleport through me just because he can. Well, I'm gonna teleport through you and it's gonna hurt you. Because you had the nerve to hit me. I rolled and the game didn't acknowledge my roll. I guessing because it was too late, but I can only guess. No, 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 no. You don't get to regenerate your health. There are bosses that do this. You don't deserve to be one of them. Oh, by the way, fuck you. Your camera gets to freak out when you try to lock onto me. Die. And by the way, as well, the whole fight, Mimic Tier, not actually able to do anything because I'm not going to pay attention to the guy throwing spells at me at all. Really? That's how that works? You sure? I'm pretty sure that's not how that works. I don't even know what the hell will do anything to this guy at this point. I don't know. I would guess fire, which is what I have, but is it going to be enough? I can't use the dry leaf arts because he's just going to ignore them. I don't know if I should use the fucking fire spark bottle. Oh, why not? It's not like it could be any worse than I'm already handling this. Just far enough away. What the fuck? That one-shot me and somehow did? How did that one-shot me? Game, how did that hit me so hard that it one-shot me? No, stop it with the killing me and tell me why I died. That attack has no business dealing that much damage to somebody imbued with ancient dragon imbuements. Why did I die instantly? I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. Tell me how that happened. No, you didn't jump across the fucking room in order to do that. No, you didn't jump across the room in order to fucking do that. He did just barely enough damage that if I tried to use the Mimic Tier, it wouldn't work, and then killed me. Cheating is cheating. This boss is designed to be a cheat code. This is something that I have had an enduring complaint about with a lot of these fucking bosses in this series. Many of them are fucking designed around being walking cheat codes so that there's not really a whole lot you can do except stand there and die. Case in point, I sprinted and I still took massive damage. I was in full sprint, and because he can teleport the way he does, and he has a halberd, I basically died. More proof right there! That fucking pillar should have blocked him off! And he teleported onto the side and then dashed forward and hit me. I should have been safe there. But he is designed in such a manner as to make that a completely unsafe way for you to try and do anything. I'm trying to be able to get my Mimic Tier and I can't even do that. Because the boss can kill you in 3 hits. I have like fucking almost 2,000 hit points. I die in 3 hits. And he can teleport in order to deal even more damage. It's Elden Ring. It doesn't treat anybody well. This boss is a literal walking cheat code. I'm not even kidding. Like, everything about this boss is wrong. There's that right there. Firstly, he has access to that miracle. I've probably died about 6 times at least already. Almost certainly more than that, I would wager. Firstly, his Knight's Blast. Yeah, that's basically a fucking cheat code because the Knight's Lightning Bolt, if that hits you and you're blocking, that's 80% of your stamina gone, and probably a good chunk of your health if you don't have a lightning-resistant shield. And there's hardly any lightning-resistant shields in the game. He teleports a lot. If his teleport runs up against you, that's free damage for him. He just does free damage with that because he can. And he uses it a lot. He's got a lot of lightning AoE. I would like to know why a Death Knight of all things has lightning AoE, and there's his biggest cheat code right there. If he grabs you after he activates his wings, or his cloak, which turns into wings, he can rejuvenate up to 50% of his life in one hit. Yes, I'm still struggling well beyond after 2 to 3 deaths. You try and do this without that happening. I guarantee you it won't work. I was trying to see if the Fire Spark perfume bottle might help my Mimic Tier do something meaningful, but it's not, because first of all, he's still ignoring the Mimic Tier. He seems to ignore the Mimic Tier arbitrarily. Like, you do not have to be near him for him to target you. He just has to take damage from a source, and his aggro will shift. Oh, I broke his stance. I rolled out of the way of that. Watch his life bar. Look at his health bar. Yeah, did you see his health when he killed me? He picked me up, drained most of my life, regenerated almost all the damage I dealt, and then slammed me into the dirt like I was a piece of paper. You want to know why people might be stuck on the Death Knight? Now you know. That's why. Because the Death Knight is bullshit. I don't know what the hell the developers were thinking when they built it, but I can already tell you they were off their goddamn meds. This is not a boss that should have been designed and made it through even beta testing. That is a cheat code boss. I'm pretty sure the Sword of Night and Flame isn't going to help me either. Number 1, I don't like hammer weapons. And 2, it's not really something I'm interested in using. There's a hammer or 2 that I have that might help. That I've actually upgraded, but... Also, the attack rating of the Sword of Night and Flame is just kind of dumb. And by dumb, I mean, like, insanely high. Oh, thank God I managed to dodge that. Oh, God. Way to ignore my roll, game. I didn't think I was going to get to hit him with that. Yeah, I knew it was going to hit me as soon as I got stuck in that animation. Yep. There's more heal denial. I don't know how he didn't hit me there. His weapon went through me. There he goes. Oh, God. Wow, okay. That guy was a real tough cookie, I'm not gonna lie. That was a pretty hardcore boss. I think he needed to be slowed down a little. Oh, that is a disturbing looking face, Jesus. But, other than that, he was actually kind of fun. Oh, Jesus. Like, I fought Red Bear Rugalia, and Red Bear Rugalia didn't do that to me. Like, I fought, like, fighting Red Bear Rugalia, I actually looked halfway competent at this game. And then I fought that guy, and now all of a sudden I look like an idiot. Elden Ring, man. It'll do it to you. It'll do it. Anytime you start to think you're a badass, it will find a way to humble you. Particularly in the DLC. Oh, jeez, what the fuck? Oh, hello. Asshole. What is with the vulgar militia and the poison? I swear. Don't do it. Don't do it! I told you not to do it, King. I don't know why you didn't listen, but I told you not to do it. Yes, I am playing this on PS5. I have a capture card, so I use my PC, and my PC handles the stream, my console handles the game. I wouldn't exactly call it my most favorite, but it's probably up there in terms of PS5 games. One of my most beloved games is actually one of the ones I want to stream next. This game is not that bad to play on PS4. I have played it on PS4 before. The only problem with PS4 is PS4 load times. I actually beat this game on PS4 before I beat it on, before I started streaming it here. But the load screens on PS4 are definitely much longer. Yeah. They're not gonna, you know, they're not I'm gonna die of old age long, but they are definitely longer. Trying to figure out where I need to go next. Yeah, I was actually shocked that I got 18 followers at this point. I'm glad to have you, Jordan. If I could just... There we go. Figure out a way to climb up here. And now I have no idea what. Yeah, the PS4, I ended up building an Arcane Crucible Knight that used a lot of Dragon Communion powers by the time I was done. My build... Oh god, my build in My build in that game was terrible. My build in the PS4 version was awful. I was so bad. Yeah, this is one of those games, if you have no clue what you're doing when you come into it, it can really be difficult for you to be able to play and work with and function. Your first playthrough is definitely going to be your hardest, largely because you're going to be trying to figure out how anything works. That's definitely what I would tell you. But there's a lot of different ways to play this game. There's tons of different builds that work. My best advice, if you're going to play this game, use lots of different ability. Like use lots of different weapons. Like if you want to make a faith build that's centered around lightning, get a bow and a sword and maybe a spear, a hammer if you need it, that will orient themselves around lightning. Samurai builds can be spec'd into a lot of different things. But if you want to go like full dexterity, I would recommend a katana and a bow. Maybe a hammer. I would farm out the monk's flame mace and use that for a hammer since it has low strength requirements, and then just turn it into a keen weapon. Maybe spec yourself into just enough incantations to use Blood Flame Blade. Because at that point, you're just gonna go, like... Yeah. Margit the Fell Omen. You're level 60 to 75 fighting Margit the Fell Omen and you're still dying? Is that what's going on? How much vigor do you have? That might be your problem. You might be dying because you have too little health. But around the time you hit level 50, you should be able to kill Margit the Fell Omen. If you're having trouble figuring out good builds for yourself, you could just feel free to join one of my streams, talk to me. I might be able to help you. Or better yet, if you'd rather, I could direct you to Fextra Life on YouTube. They've got a lot of different types of builds that they've set up for early, mid to late game. And some that are oriented around understanding how to use the samurai class. So they're definitely not a bad group to learn from. Fire Sprite Stone and the Antiquity Scholars Cookbook. Oh God, there's poison mines on the floor. One thing this game definitely doesn't tell you is that when you dodge, you have iframes. And I know you're looking right now, so if I need to let you know again. Oh, you're at Godfrey, the first Elden Lord. Okay. Okay, and if that's the case, being level 60 to level 75 sounds a little low to be fighting him. I would actually say you need to be around level 150 before you fight the first Elden Lord. My best recommendation, it would be to run around Limgrave and Liurnia of the Lakes, Caelid. Try to find a whole bunch of extra areas you haven't cleared, and clear those areas to get access to new tools and items and such. But level 60 to 75 is very low for fighting Godfrey. The first Elden Lord. That's probably why you're dying. He's also a very tough boss. Yeah. Oh shit. I just got my ass blasted by a fucking grave bird. Come here, birdo. Come on. Damn bird. Alright. I might just need to teleport myself back up to Shadow Keep. Yeah, you're probably getting your ass kicked because you're just too low level. That's what I would say. Like you're too low level for that section, and you probably need to go run around Altus in the other areas. It's too hot here in Colorado. It's not much cooler where I'm living either, I'll say that. My weather is a combination of very hot and very muggy. It's not really any better. Ow. That did more damage than I feel like it should have. Oh shit. How the hell did I attract you? You were up the stairs. Ow. Ow. No. Got him. Smith's Crypt Dagger is really fun. I am not going to be telling you where I'm from right now. I apologize, but that's... no. That's information I have been advised to just not give out. It's alright. Like, just, again, it's one of those things I've just been advised don't give that information out. And... hi. Okay. Good God, alright. Been streaming for a few weeks now. Say almost a month solid at this point. Right in your spinal cord, Jimbo. How'd that feel? Don't tell me. It probably felt like hell. Oh, this is evil. The game kind of just wants you to... yeah. Did he just hit me through the wall? Yeah. It's an interesting world, I will say that. So far, it's not that bad. He killed himself! Yeah, it hasn't been too bad so far. I've mostly been getting a lot of people that have been trying to sell me stuff. But, it's stuff that I've already made plans for with certain people. So I don't end up really needing it all that much. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. It's an archer and a hammer bro. Yeah, no, I'm gonna lure the hammer bro away from him. Those hammer bros hit like freight trains. I apologize if you're still talking. I cannot look away from the screen with this guy. Okay, here we go. Backstabbing is kind of how you deal with these guys, by the way. And that's why. They have very slow attacks, so it's very easy to get backstabs on them. And if you try to take them on any other way, they can and will crush your skull in. Come on, hit me. Oh my God. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna heal. There we go. Yeah, it's mostly, I think what it is it's a lot of aspiring artists that are just trying to get their craft sold. They're working their hustle, so it's not like I blame them too much. But, I ended up having to create a chat rule telling people to not sell me anything under any circumstances. And I've still had to ban about 2 or 3 of them over the last 3 days. Yeah, it's definitely worth getting followers. At some point, I'll have to get. I will even warn them to look at the rules, and they still don't do it properly. And they'll read it, and then they'll be like, he'll let me sell it to him, surely. No. But Oh, the vulgar militia. It's the vulgar militia, ladies and gentlemen. It's the midgets that nobody likes. But I have the bloody Hellas. What are you packing, Tiny? Packing? Packing you. I missed that movie. I think I want to watch that movie today. Yeah, they throw little poison bombs at you. I don't know who that guy is, but I'm pretty sure he's not nice. Actually, I think that's a Fire Knight. Hi! Ow! Rude. You guys look like you walked out of a Halloween sack party. I think it's a little sad that that's the best joke I had for that. Surely I could have had a better joke than that. I play a lot of tactical and strategy games when I'm not playing games like this. I have played through every Souls-like. I have not streamed all of them. So far, this is the only one that I've streamed. The way this one's going, I don't know if I'm going to stream the rest of them. I am very picky about what shooters I play. Like, I don't play Counter-Strike Go or anything like that. Those aren't really games that hit my interest, if that makes any sense. This sword does so much freaking stance damage. Ow. God damn, son. You hit like a freight train. Why does everything in this DLC hit like a freight train? I do play RE4. I'm not a big fan of COD. I like League of Legends, but I don't like. I like the lore. I don't really play the games that much, or the game itself, rather. I'm not that into MOBAs. I've tried to get into MOBAs on multiple occasions, and it just doesn't really do much for me. RE4 I'm a huge fan of. When I'm finished streaming with this game and Unicorn Overlord, I actually want to stream RE4 Remake. So, oh my, that is a very disturbing skeleton. Ow. Oh, great! They know pyromancy now! Oh, joy. First they're slinging holy spells, now they're throwing pyromancies at me. Frickin' Vulgar Militia. Vulgar Militia are really obnoxious just because they are really tiny and they have small hitboxes. I knew you were around that damn corner, and if my lock-on hadn't screwed up, I'd have blocked that. Whoa! Oh, friggin' joy. Stop doing that. Oh, now there's a vulgar militiaman involved. Oh, there he is. There we go. I do have a Discord. I don't give it out very readily most of the time. I will think on that offer. That's an idea. But currently I'm not really sure. And oh my god, I love that. I love that backstab where he just like crams the guy into the ground. Fire coils. Fire coils are always nice. I appreciate that. Oh jeez. Hefty beast bones. This is a really weird looking altar. Do these guys venerate beasts, or did they sacrifice a lot of them? Will you quit throwing poison bombs at me? Can you not? Like, can you not throw poison bombs for 5 minutes? Just 5 minutes of no poison bombs. Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out my groove on that. I think that's part of my problem. Oh, is this the Fire Knight that has the twin daggers? Oh, dude, can you, like, drop one of those knives for me? I want one. Beefs it. Immediately gets stabbed in the face. Oh, he didn't drop his knife. I was hoping he would drop that. I want that knife. That's a really good knife. It was his job to stab me in the face, that is true. I would be remiss if I did not admit that it is his job to stab me in the face. Oh, somehow I put my bloody Hellas away and I don't know why. Hi. This guy does a lot of fire attacks and fire sorceries. I'm not entirely sure what it is they're supposed to be doing. I'm really glad that missed, whatever the hell he was about to do. Rank 8 smithing stone. Got some beast horns. Okay. I'm okay with the smithing stone drops, although it's not what I wanted him to drop. Soul level 206. Or rune level 206. You really are not meant to do the DLC until after you've beaten the main game. Yeah. Oh, shit. Ow. Alright. You want a lightning bolt to the face? Don't blame me. You're the one throwing fireballs. Then again, I'm not letting any of these guys live either. Yeah, I've completed Like, I'll pull up my map here in a second, and I'll show you how much of this game I've played. Might give you a rough idea of where you need to go and what areas you might have missed in some places. Like, this is... I've got 3/4 of the Skadu map. This is how much I've done of the main area of the main game. It's really not that hard, honestly. I'm gonna set up a webcam here pretty soon as well at some point. Trying to work off the last of my sickness so I'm not coughing so bad when I'm trying to stream either. Well, I was a silly person and I ended up making myself fall backwards. Ember of Mesmer. I believe those help you craft the flame coils. Like if you're talking about when you mention camming, if you're talking about streaming at my level, or getting up to my level, if you're able to donate like 2 or 3 hours of this of your life to this game every other day, it probably would not take you that much. Oh, gaming level? I don't think it'd take you that long. Praise message and then try door, but there was no switch action button, so can't try door. Listen, Bo. I don't know what those guys were marching towards me menacingly doing, but I wasn't about to give it a chance. I want that. Pearl calling finger remedy. Yeah, a lot of what I'm doing right now is just kind of using the game's mechanics. Got him. And that was a kind of sloppy kill on my part there with that Fire Knight. I'll admit that was not a very good kill. I could have done better than that. Yeah. I don't know if it'll let me fight a lot of those bosses again. I know Fextra Life has really good guides on those guys, though, if you're struggling. Just, yeah, like, I would say pull up Fextra on YouTube. I'm also moving all of my streams over to YouTube, so you'll be able to find them there under the name Alpha Wolf. Actually, I fought a lot of those older bosses, in fact, in my previous Elden Ring streams. So if you want to watch my streams in order to try and find out how to fight some of them, I can show you a few tips. Just directing you to those videos. Yeah, like, if you want to just head over and then, like, type in Elden Ring preparing for Shadow of the Erd Tree, and I do a lot of videos about how I try to handle a lot of the bosses and a lot of the game itself. Dueling shield. Oh, that's one of the thrusting shields. That's one of the new shields. That's another one of the new weapon types. Dude. Cool. Alright, I gotta look at that. Is it down here with most of the other shields? Oh, shit! You smarmy little jerk! I don't even know where that guy came from. There he goes. Yeah, so if you want, you can watch some of my earlier streams of Elden Ring. Get a few tips on how to deal with some of the bosses in the game. That'll help you out. I never kill those guys perfectly, but that just goes to show you that you can get your ass kicked and still make it through. You just got to know to some degree what you're doing. Let's just get on this big guy's feet, crawl up his butt. I want that item, but I don't know what it is. And I don't want to fall to my death to get it. Storehouse cross message. Scadu fragment. Yeah, I'm porting most of my stuff over to YouTube, largely because Twitch is only going to hold my videos for so long before it gets rid of them. That's the only reason why I recommend multi-platforming in this particular case. I would not recommend it under any other circumstance. Alright, I kind of want to use the Nagakiba again, but I don't really need it. It's not the best weapon that I could use either. Let's test out that Ash of War real quick before I end the stream. Have a good day, man. Oh, wow. Holy crap. Oh, that is amazing. Alright. Thank you all very much for watching. I've been Savage Hound Dusk, and this has been Shadow of the Erd Tree. I'll see you guys next time.